What up peeps, welcome back. If you're new around here, my name is Miguel. I like to dig into various aspects of video games, their design, thought process, all that good stuff, and the overall geek ecosystem. How in the world did the Zelda team at Nintendo strike gold not once, but twice with Breath of the Wild and this summer's Tears of the Kingdom? Let's call out 3 key decisions the Zelda team made that resulted in this win. Before we start, let's get one thing straight. The humans at Team Zelda over at Nintendo accomplished something incredible. We can't take away from that. We're gonna tease apart certain decisions that were made, but at the end of the day, they kicked ass over there and they released an incredible game. Number 1 on the list is they built on top of their original success, Breath of the Wild. We have a built, tested, successful engine and game that is Breath of the Wild. And this game itself was critically acclaimed, huge success. Obviously, they have a solid foundation to build upon. From a technical aspect, they were prototyping Tears of the Kingdom within Breath of the Wild. So they had the Breath of the Wild game pretty much done and they were just throwing more at it just to test and play around. Awesome aspect of prototyping that we try to carry everywhere. So not only technical, we have the universe, the story to Breath of the Wild. Tears of the Kingdom is a direct sequel to Breath of the Wild. So you have that whole universe, that whole world, the foundation set technologically and lore-wise. It's a great combination. Key decision number 2, they opened up new layers to the Zelda universe that didn't exist. So what do I mean by layers? We have the sky, the ground, and underground. All of a sudden, we have new depth to the game. On top of that, we have cheat codes. Right from the beginning of the game, you have all these powers at your disposal. You can't leave the tutorial without these new powers. You have Ascend, you have Recall, you have Ultra Hand, etc. You have all these powers from the beginning to explore this new layer of gameplay that the game. To me, that's brilliant. I love that. And to add to these new fresh layers of gameplay, you have build mechanics. Again, using those powers, but a new tweak to the Zelda formula where you can build a whole bunch of stuff. Now, I will admit, this is not my strength, but I do love seeing all these creative and exciting builds that the community does and just playing the game. When it comes to myself, I will build what's necessary, dirty and ugly just to accomplish the mission. That's okay for me. I have fun that way and it's exciting. At the end of the day, I'm still solving a puzzle and having a blast. But it's still pretty freaking cool to see what the community builds with all this. You can watch YouTube for hours seeing all the new and exciting things. And finally, key decision number 3, Nintendo delayed the game a whole year. In a quote that is often attributed to Shigeru Miyamoto, a delayed game is eventually good, but a bad game is bad forever. Back in the days, that was super important without the ability to update games. Nowadays, not as much, but it's still abused. We have video game apologies that are basically a meme now. We have companies that are coming out day one and apologizing to fans, saying that the game isn't what they expected, what they live up to. So knowing that the game could be updated day one, Nintendo and Team Zelda still decided to delay the game a whole year. That's 1 extra year of game development time. We all want time, we all wish we had it to make that extra polish, that one more game juice in there. For Tears of the Kingdom, it really shows in the depth, in the complexity, and just how open everything is. Ultimately, it comes down to fast, cheap, and good. Pick 2. Seems like Team Zelda and Nintendo overall made their choice. At least when it comes to Zelda. We know Nintendo's not perfect here. They have their misses and their hits just like any other company. I'm looking at you, Scarlet and Violet specific. Let's do better next time. So those are my 3 key takeaways that helped push Tears of the Kingdom over the edge. Make sure to check out this other video that breaks down game juice and game field that Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is full of. Alright? Till next time. Later.